Much. Let's get back to Commitment 2026. In addition to the primary, there was also a special election last night.
Assemblymember James Gallagher is projected to win the special election. This is to finish the late Congressman Doug LaMalfa's term. You can see he is well above the 50% mark needed to win outright and avoid a runoff in August. He will head to Washington right away to serve in Congress until January. Now, those were the results of the former district, which leaned red. Here are the results for the new congressional district. One that starts next year. It was redrawn by Prop 50 to favor Democrats. You can see Gallagher still holds a lead. It is much smaller, though. The district now includes more blue areas, including parts of the North Bay to favor Democrats. Mike McGuire is projected to face Gallagher after splitting the Democrat vote in the primary.
In case you're Anahita Jafari is following this race live from the newsroom. So, Anahita, you spoke with both of those top candidates about how the new district lines may affect their priorities, right?
Yes, I did. Lisa Curtis, voters in California Congressional District 1 have a unique situation this year, some voting as many as 4 times for their representative. The current 1st District was represented by Republican Congressman Doug LaMalfa for 13 years until his death in January. James Gallagher won the special election to fill the remainder of LaMalfa's term, representing the current district lines as shown on this map. Now Gallagher and Mike McGuire will face each other again in November, but this time for the newly redrawn District 1 seat that begins in 2027. These new district lines are considered to be more favorable to Democrats than the old district used in that special election. We spoke with both candidates on whether they have concerns or a change in priorities.
We've gone down a really bad path, and Mike McGuire, kind of represents, all of that. He's been, Gavin Newsom's second in command in the legislature, passed all of his policies that have raised our costs of living through the roof, that have made us less safe. And I think people are just kind of tired of that. They're tired of the cronyism, drawing your own districts, that kind of stuff. The waste, fraud, and abuse, the lack of transparency.
There really is more that unites us than divides us. Democrats or Republicans. And if you take a look at the numbers in the 1st Congressional District, the majority of voters rejected James Gallagher and Donald Trump. Over half of all voters voted for a Democrat. And it's because folks are tired of the corruption. They're tired of the cruelty and the chaos.
U.S. House District 1 is one of 5 districts targeted by voter-approved Proposition 50, which places new Democratic drawn maps in place in an effort to send more Democrats to Congress. Live in the newsroom, I'm Anahita Jafari, KCRA 3.